Grand rising, my beloveds. I hope you're good, hope you're healthy, you're taking care of yourself. So I've already done my wake and bake, and I also, my baby just woke up, made him tea. He had breakfast, food from leftover yesterday. I left this his breakfast, but he doesn't want it. He's gonna have to wait for what I'm making now, which is a cinnamon, I call it a cinnamon loving, but it's basically like a bread pudding that's cinnamon roll inspired. So it's also baddies on a budget because it's basically things that are around the house that you can use and make a very delicious snack, meal, dessert for you, your kids, your friends, you know, especially if you're on your DIY vibe, you know, want to surprise people with things that you can conjure in the kitchen, because you know us witches stay in the kitchen for a reason, okay? So what you're gonna need is, you're gonna need some bread, as many slices as depends how much you want to make. I want to make for like 3 people, so I'm going to use like probably around 6 to 8 slices. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6. Okay. You need something you're going to put in the oven. I'm going to use this. I'm going to either grease it or use what do you call that thing? That sheets, whatever. You know what I mean. You know that paper that goes in the oven. So today I don't want to use that paper, because sometimes it gets really stuck in the paper still for some reason. So I'm just gonna grease my guys. I do have readings coming up, but I also felt like I haven't shot any lifestyle content in a while, and I'm not really a lifestyle vlogger, but I just feel like I want to share most of my life with you guys, because I want to show you guys that being a spiritual person doesn't mean you're not a human being, that you cannot enjoy life and live it like everyone else. There needs to be duality in your life. So yeah, you can enjoy a good, delicious meal even though you're health conscious, you know, or spiritually awakened. And you can go to McDonald's even if you want to. Honestly, someone wants to say hi. So basically how you make these is like you make it like a cinnamon roll. Well, obviously we don't make the flour using bread, right? So I'm going to roll it down, the bread, and then I'm going to put butter over the bread and then cinnamon and sugar over it and roll it down, and then put it in the oven till it's like crisp, and then I make like my own thing. So I registered by spam call. I don't know why my thingy isn't showing that true color. So basically you make your own special cream, which I'll show you now, or syrup shall I say. Super yummy. Also, beloveds, I want to say that I am planning on doing more readings. Okay, I've been feeling the incline. Also, the season that we're going into, winter's really a divine feminine season. It's the season in the energy of the goddess. So winter's, a lot of people, they have initiations, activations, spiritual incline. You know, we're just more connected to the spiritual realm. I never understood why until I got the download about how we're older than the sun. So a lot of propaganda that people like to teach here, children of Ra or whatever they call themselves, Yahweh, whatever, that is not really for some of us that are really old souls, especially us goddesses, divine beings. Okay, we used to exist here before the sun was even here, before it was born. So we connect with the terrestrials, the water beings, we connect with the moon, we own the night, okay? So now I'm putting the butter and then sugar and cinnamon. I didn't mean for this to be a channel message, and I'm realizing this video is going to be quite long. But it is what it is. I mean, I also realize I don't shoot everyday content that I need to, so why not splurge on a nice long video every now and then? And yes, I've noticed that my videos for a long time now have been shadow banned, and I see sometimes people's comments like, oh my gosh, sister, where have you been? And I'm just like, where have I been? I literally post every week, but I know the views are not the way that they have been. But at the same time, I don't really create content for views. Whether one person watches, whether 100 people watch, it doesn't impact the way I show up, you know. Whoever needs this message receives it. They will see it. Even if it's just 2-3 people or 2,000 people. Doesn't matter. So I'm not into the promotion, because I've had other like content creators tell me you should promote your videos because we love your content and you can tell that you're shadow banned, and so only way to get out of shadow banned. I'm like, honestly, if it means I must be shadow banned forever, if it means my content only for 200 people, then so be it. But I'm not going to be feeding them money. I'm not desperate for my message to get across, and I'll let spirit do what they need to do. Okay. and there's other platforms as well that you can find me. I'm trying to get back on YouTube. Facebook I'm trying, but ish guys, Facebook yeah, and I heard you get paid even, which is really nice, but but maybe I should get back onto Facebook. But on Facebook I already have an old account, which is my name, Nolanjanoli Duma. But I also have what Divine Water Goddess page, which I'm going to try to post more there. But whether you follow either or, you'll still get the content. Another thing I do is that since I've rolled it, right, it's rolled now, I also like butter the outside, and then I'll cut it into like 3 parts and then put it in the oven. So here they are. I have put them in butter, put some cinnamon, more cinnamon and sugar on top, and they're gonna probably bake for another 10-15 minutes. Sorry, my phone keeps ringing and it spams. I'm gonna make now the syrup, which we're gonna do together. Okay. So I'm sprinkling some sugar, not that much. Now we're putting some cinnamon. Then we're gonna put some milk. Spilling, oh my god, not that much. And then we're going to so now it should like bubble like this. Then you can just mix it. You can use a fork, a whisk, and then until it gets a little bit like creamy. I'm gonna add a little bit more milk because I want to make more of it. And then yeah, I'll show you the final product. So because I don't want to make this video too long, I'm gonna have to do it in parts, and the second part is you're gonna see the final product and with the cream and everything. Okay, so I love you. See you in the next one. Peace.